aka friends, neighbors, and internet aficionados. My name is Derek. I'm talking with French people and a man who's broken several pairs of glasses lately. Why am I streaming, you might ask? Good question. Why am I streaming? Oh, you want me to answer the question? Hold on a second. I'll have a couple more of these. See what happens. Always a fun activity. Let's pop a couple more of these and see what happens. Hi, Conan. You like sewers? Conniessurs, that is. Oh, Conan, you burned me. Let me go get some aloe. I just know because I know that I'm not going to be able to just live stream. It's too boring to just live stream. I have to do something else too. So, I know it's the middle of the night. It is 2:30 in the morning. But I think it may be an appropriate time to do a little pawn stuff. I don't know. This bufing's a funny drug because it keeps you up, but you're not as motivated as you are if you're on, say, Adderall, which will keep you up and motivated and feeling good. I'm not like super motivated to do pawn stuff, but it's also the case that I'm not going to sleep anytime tonight. I can tell. So Wellbutrin's a funny drug. So I struggle sleeping when I'm on speed. Yeah, anybody would. This stuff is not amphetamines, but it does tend to keep you awake. It is a dopamine reuptake inhibitor. It's mostly about norepinephrine. I come off of it every month. I want better lighting out here, so what I'm going to do is bring a lamp out. I'm going to bring a lamp out. Just chill for a second. Oops. I'll break the lamp on this. Alright, I'll put it right here. And then I'll take a little bit. So where I live, it's currently 2:30 in the morning. I got my stuff out here. So working on your pond at 2:30 in the morning, you might be saying to yourself, "Is that well?" Yes, it is. But I'm such a good neighbor, like State Farm. Like, we're quiet as hell. We try to keep the lights off outside at night. Everything you want from neighbors, really. But occasionally I get a bug up my ass and I'm like, I want to do a little bit of ponding. Can you check out an artist I think you might like? Think you might be ESP? Not right now. I'm doing something else. Jackson, hello. Aurelio, hello. Daniel Berry Sports Highlights, hello. Kevin Ayers, I'll either love his music or hate it. Well, okay. I'm intrigued. I'll check it out right now. I mean, everybody's hit and miss. You know a specific song you want to recommend? Kevin Ayers. Yeah, recommended track. Lady Rachel, Caribbean Moon. Don't let it get you down. Okay. Don't. Okay, there it is. I'm going to mute this so I can hear this without copyright problems. No, it's not good. It's what would you call it? Like, it's interesting given the time it was made, 1973, but it requires a lot of patience that I definitely don't have for its artiness, you know. Now, what am I doing? Oh, yeah, bringing up this live stream. That's right. And why am I doing it? So that it's up here. It doesn't really matter because I'm going to go outside. Came in here um, for a different reason. I came to get this, which I want to take outside. So I can look up close and personal. Sure. And the funny thing is, Conman, you were wrong. I neither love it nor hate it. I think it's interesting and kind of, ahead of its time, but I also don't really like it because it's asked for a lot of self-indulgence. So your prediction that I would either love it or hate it, I'm sorry to tell you, was wrong. I neither love it nor hate it. But that's just one track. You could pick some shitty thing of mine. Anybody listening to it would say, that's fucking horrible. So, it could be different response for different track. I'm going to put on my boots. That's because I'm serious about doing stuff. When you put on your boots. Eat China food all day. So not Marmite, okay? I sense some similarity to your compositions. Okay, well, I have a lot of different compositions of a lot of different styles, but I don't have a ton of what I would call, you know, satisfactorily good songs. I fail 99% of the time. I'm pretty happy with Ain't Nothing Funky About Your 2-Bit Version of God. I think that came out nicely. It didn't slap as much as it could have, but it's clean. My most recent song production. That's another thing I could be doing with my time right now is working on some kind of music thing. I'm not feeling especially inspired. Well, Butrin isn't like that. It's not like let's tweak out on the keyboard forever. It's more like, okay, what tasks need to be done? This isn't a task that needs to be done, but it is a task that I want to do. I gave the plants today a little bit of fish emulsion / guano and give them a little more in about a week or so, a week or two. I gotta top them. It's time to top them. I could do that first. Hi, Los Angeles. I'm also from California, Yosemite area, Mariposa, California. But originally I'm from Los Angeles, and I spent almost all my life in Los Angeles. Hello, Alex Garcia, and welcome to Talking with Famous People. I think I've decided to get scissors to top the plants. It's time to top them because it's better if they spread out more as a bush, you know? And topping them will do that. So I'm going to get these scissors. No. I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to get these scissors. These brand new scissors. And I'm going to be very carefully just top the very tippy top of it. And I can show you the art and science of topping if you'd like to learn about it, or maybe you already know about it. So the thing is, if you don't like top it, the plant gets too tall and not bushy enough. So you just go right down here and just clip off this part right here. And that's all. And then now it'll go into two. This little teeny one, I think I'll just leave that as is. I don't know what's wrong with that one, but all right. Top this just right there. Okay. These guys. There are mosquitoes on me. God damn it. It's the middle of the night. There shouldn't be mosquitoes out. Alright. Now, it's topped. This one really needs to be topped because it's growing so tall already. Okay. And this one. It's pretty straightforward. Get off, bugs. What kind of bugs are you? Okay, one more. There. Now I've topped them all. Good job for me. So let's stand here now for a moment and think about what else we might do. This is California, United States. And it's currently 2:50 in the morning. So, it's not the time of day when people are normally up and about. Where did I put my water? I got super dry mouth. One thing that's true about Wellbutrin is it gives you the driest mouth of any drug. If you want to know what true dry mouth is, take 3 or 4 Wellbutrins. Then you'll know the true meaning of dry mouth. Why do you chop them so they grow bushy? Yeah. If you don't cut the tops off during this vegetative cycle, and it's a good time to do it now because it's before the longest day of the year, so they're really bursting with vegetative cycle, If you don't top them, then they get too tall and they don't. I'm trying to make a hedge, If you top them, then you have 2 things come off each side, and then they fill out. You could even top them twice. Some people do that, but I'm not going to top them twice. New Zealand, welcome. Yes, we want to get a nice hedge instead of a bunch of tall, spindly plants next to each other. So that's why I chop them. These, let's put back. Look where they go. And this handy dandy magnetic thing here. This is magnetic. It holds up things that are metal. Cool. Did I get water? Yes, but it's not in my pocket. Okay. So do you guys wanna, what do you think? Do you guys wanna mix a little cement and play with the pond a little bit? I'm kind of feeling it. First, I want to go look. I want you guys to look as well. If you have any thoughts. So, what I really need to do instead of working with dealing with a pond is just kind of carve out some good steps here that I can walk down the hill. I don't really have anything right now as far as steps go. But in an ideal world, I guess the first step would be about here. This is the one step that I haven't did with one rock. It's hard working around here without solid footing to stand on, So I could mix and pour some cement. And I'll bring you down here so you can see the wonders. Up close. I need a rock there to stand on. Let me grab one. That's how steep the hill is. You'll be fine. Oh no, I'm falling over. I'm not fine. Alright, fair enough. You won't be fine. How about now? Maybe now you'll be fine. So, let's get a rock from up here. Like, maybe, let me put you here. There we go. We finally found a spot to put you. I'm going to get this rock to make a step down here. That hole's pretty good. So, hi there. I can't read your name because it's in a different language than the one I speak. But hello. The problem with Wellbutrin is it does keep you up and get you doing stuff and everything. But the stuff isn't that fun. It's not as fun as it is when you're on Adderall. It's not unfun. But it's not exciting and fun. I got 2 steps. I guess I'm carving out steps right now is what I'm really doing. Apparently. First step should be here-ish. Put some rocks there. And hope that holds up as a step. It's not a good step like that. How about like this? Still kind of wobbly. How about like this? It's better. Okay. I've got a few steps I can walk on now when I go down here. It will make me less likely to slide down the hill. Which, of course, is currently covered in the loose dirt that I've dug out of these holes. So, I think my next order of business is to finish cementing there as best I can. And maybe start cementing in there. It's a possibility. Now, it's not going to be looking all cementy when it's done because I'm going to go over it with like caulk and silicone stuff, and these nice big flat rocks to make it look aesthetically pleasing. Mouth as dry as the Sahara Desert. Alright, let's play around with a little bit of cement. Let's do it. I've got these gloves. I've got some tough spots to get in the old first pond there. They're difficult to get because they're like vertical walls, basically. But I believe in miracles. You sexy mama. I'm not going to use the drill to mix it next. You don't want to be that noisy here in the middle of the night. Trying to keep the volume down, you know. Okay. Let's mix a little bit of cement. What do you say? We got our bucket, we got our cement. Now, we don't have a ton of water in here, but a little water goes a surprisingly long way when it comes to making cement. I try not to breathe on that desk because, you know, cement's caustic. That's still too soupy. I don't know if you can get a good view of that, but it is still too soupy. So we'll put a little bit more cement. See how that works. There we go. More of the consistency we're looking for. I know I said I wasn't going to use the grill mixer. I think I will do it for a second or two at low power. And here's the cement mixer. Not too loud, really. And it's just about perfect as far as cement consistency goes. So let's take it over to the areas where we're going to cement. And for right now, well, let me put the camera down there first. I'm going to use the camera light to assist in this process as well. Oh, yeah, mosquitoes are out. I should go get my hat. No. This. Okay. Got my steps. It's a little easier to make it down here. You can see the brown spots. That's where we're going to be tackling here. Okay. So I took out my jacket. Okay. So I'm a cement amateur, you know. This is my first cement project. I've learned it's generally better to pour cement rather than try to pat it on. Okay. Because once you pour some of it, you're going to have to do some fix-it-up work, right? This thing doesn't even seem like it got mixed up with the cement well enough. Okay. So I'm trying to get it on this part. And well, it's not a good idea to start with patting it on. I'm trying to do that with the extra pour as per now. Okay. That's a start. Now, bring the cement down here. And let's tackle this area here. Not big enough for a pour, so we just do the patch style. Okay. Now, I'm hesitant to step in this, but I'm going to have to get this pour. Maybe not. Okay, so at this point, I'm going to have to get in here somewhat. even though the most recent, this is not dried for very long. I mean, it's dried to the temps and everything, but the thing is, I only need to cement up to this high because that's where the exit is. And I made more like this high. So, additionally, any spots like this, I plan to deal with in the caulking stage, caulking or siliconing stage, which will make this aesthetically not look like concrete anymore. We cover it with, aesthetically pleasing rocks. Now, did I get high enough here? No, and this part here is going to have to be gotten. It's going to be tough, but it has to be done. Fortunately, the concrete at the bottom of the bucket is always the thickest, most likely to stick. Okay. All right, well, that's a little bit of progress. And once that dries, new concrete will have more places to stick on, Now, where's that bottle of water? Here it is. I'm telling you, if you want to experience the ultimate in dry mouth, take Wellbutrin. It will dry your mouth out so much. I need to get a cigarette. And at this point with the pond, oh yeah, there's mosquitoes out there, but I have this hat, which I'll put on now. End of the mosquito problem. I got on long sleeves, long pants, and wearing gloves. And nothing for mosquitoes to get. Hi, Kristen and I. But I want to put on my glasses so I can see the chat. Not that there's a whole lot of chatting going on. There's 6 people here. It's 3 in the morning, Of course, I can't very well smoke with this hat on. My glasses are probably in here. A bunch of lighters. Yeah, here they are. I'm actually taking a break from pond builds at the moment. I think what I'm going to do is move forward onto the next parts of the thing, next shoot and everything, is try to do a good but kind of cursory primary coat of cement. Then go back over with cement in some spots, but also with caulking or silicone to prevent leakage, and muggity meow, muggity meow. If I can get the whole thing like concreted out as a shell, then I can start really working on it better, because like I need places to stand, but the cement has to dry first. Concrete does, or whatever it's called. I actually can probably smoke through this. Yeah, totally. I can even smoke through this hat. The mosquitoes have nothing. They've got absolutely nothing they can get to except my hands. Filthy beasts. Hi, Money. Why are you dressed like a Persian MILF? Good question. This is keeping the mosquitoes away. Even though it's the middle of the night, there's not that many mosquitoes out here, but there's a few of them. They get attracted to me because of the sweat. But I think after this cigarette, hi G, I think after this cigarette I will call a wrap on the outside times. There are things inside I can do. I want to do some chores and stuff, Main reason I'm live streaming is so I've got a couple different things occupying my attention instead of just one. So, what I'm going to do when we go inside, I think. Well, first I'm going to bring this lamp back inside because it doesn't belong out here. I could drink through this too, I guess. Yeah, you can even drink through it. So, this really is a handy mosquito hat. You can smoke through it, you can drink through it, but mosquitoes can't get through it. I still prefer smoking like this. but I don't have to, thanks to this all-purpose smoking and drinking mosquito hat. Alright, this cigarette's done. Let's go back inside. I'm going to take off this hat, but first I need to bring the lamp back. Come on, Lampy. You're coming with me. We no longer have need of your extra light out here. It's just the way I was. Okay. Now we'll get you. Might as well get the jacket as well. Alright, close this door. Lock it. Turn off the outside lights. Let's go in here now. Put this jacket down on this chair, along with this hat. Phew. Wow. That was a lot of doing outside for getting a little bit of anything done. Problem number one, upon reflection, I left my tatamis outside. I have to go fetch them. What I like to do is really change shoes right here so that I don't wear the boots back inside, which have dirt on it and stuff. Take these boots off until we look like Bootless Joe, the man with no boots. Do you guys hear that noise? Of course, now it stops. And here it's like, I don't know what that sound is. Something down in the trees, I guess. We could go try to look for it with flashlight, but it seems to get quiet when I'm paying attention to it, so we probably wouldn't be able to find it. We could try if you wanted to. No, it's not connoisseurs, it's connoisseurs. Only live stream connoisseurs are here at this point. That's why it has such a small turnout. Oh, I explained it all here, Bill. Everything there is to know and appreciate about it. Explain the shit out of it. That's what I do, Bill. I'm an explainer. I'm a professional explainer. You have a small turnout because your videos are weird and incoherent. Well, my uploaded videos are certainly not incoherent, but they may be weird. Um, I don't think really anything I say is incoherent. I'm quite, effective at conveying what I'm trying to say. And I am trying to say specific things that do mean things. So I have to take exception to the incoherent, but weird, sure, I guess, if you want to call it that. Of course, I prefer my interpretation that we have a small turnout because this is only for connoisseurs. Yeah, but like for example, Cone Man said on my video about plan inclusive counterplans, this makes no sense. I don't understand a word he said. Of course, it made perfect sense, but just because something makes sense doesn't mean everybody can understand it. And that's fine. Not everybody needs to understand things. Understanding things realistically is a poor way to go. I keep going into the kitchen for a beverage and then coming right back out. I don't know how I spelled it. I was just kind of hoping spell check would fix it. I don't know how to spell connoisseurs. I'm not a connoisseur of spelling, that's why. Now I got a beverage. Conniessurs. Well, you know what, Acacia? You can take your spelling marm and shove it. What do you think about that? How about you take your spelling marm and shove it? Why don't you take a long walk off a short pier? It's called me schooling Acacia. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to get that harsh with you, but you're already flying a kite out. Well, when you're done with that, go jump in a lake. I mean, it just shows that Elon isn't a complete idiot. How about connoisseurs? Is that aficionados of slurs? Uh-oh. Wake up, wake up. Wherever you are. My computer went to sleep. Let's pull some refreshing bong rips. Saying you don't understand and understanding are both ways of closing the gap. Can I join in, Dad? Sure, Nico Vlad. Join in all you like. I believe, assuming you're a connoisseur of live streams, a misspelled connoisseur, apparently. Apparently, I misspelled it. I expected spell check to fix it, Slurring and stumbling. Connie's inebriated often, slurring and stumbling. That's why she's in a band called Connie and the Stumble Slurs. You're just eating dinner, huh? It's 3:30 in the morning here. God knows what I'm doing. I should be sleeping, That's not going to happen today. I'll start doing some serious sleeping, I guess, tomorrow. I mean, not today. Not like in this morning. Am I going to write tonight? No, I don't think so. I was thinking about compacting trash, actually. Well, you see, Acacia, my trash is not compact enough. That's a problem. I like my trash to be really compact. You think it might be all staged? I doubt it. Trump's such a he's so enamored with his own bullshit thinking or lack thereof that I don't know. He's gonna butt heads with anybody who thinks anything he says is wrong. He probably thinks T.I. is evil. Sambo Ball came in here the other day and said that T.I. is evil. I was like, oh god. So let's take a look at the trash. Well, let's see if it's compacted enough. I'm just gonna say this trash here is completely uncompacted, but I'm also not sure I'm gonna be able to fit it in here. Because this trash, we might be able to fit it in. I'm gonna try it anyway. There. There. Now you watch as it compacts things. You need to watch carefully, or you'll miss all the compacting action. Wow. Now this is the trash ready to go out. It's been compacted so much. Let's take it outside to one of the waiting trash cans, eager to receive its compacted treasure. Okay, we got 2 trash cans full. The trash comes on Monday. Yes, it does. Does it? Or does it come next Monday? Gosh, I can't remember if it came this week. Elon can speak now. Good, good. Glad to hear it. Now we're going to make some coffee. Let's make a little coffee. Let's not fool ourselves. You can't go through life doing things without a beverage. That's a fat cup of coffee. Where does the spoon go? Let's get a new spoon. Watch carefully. Okay, now, what did you learn? Here's the answer, and it's going to surprise you. You learned everything. Because everything is in even the simplest facts. We are all one. And everything and one are the same. So that's why TI is evil. Well. That's a fine cup of coffee you've made yourself, sir, as I'm sure what you were saying. Get another bag for El Compactor de Trasher, whose job it is to compact trash. And I'm going to put this in like so. Put that around that side. And do that side. That's the hard part, you got to kind of stretch it. Understandably. Because you want to be able to put trash bags in there. We're also going to get a trash bag for this one. Oh, what fun. Let's do it. Let's have fun tonight. Let's just say, forget about all the stress. Let's have fun. I'm having a lot of fun right now with trash. Let's put it in the trash can. Let's yak with the thing. Okay, good. Now, do you think that is the only trash that needs compacted? You're lying to yourself and everybody else. I can just tell you that right now, if you think that. Is that all a show? I mean, it could be, but Trump is actually that, reactionary towards anybody who disagrees with him about anything. So it's more plausible that it's real. Why does trash get itself all flat every time I use that? I think it's 'cause that trash, it does compact down. When you put the trash inside, it's all in big and wide inside, but then the compactor pushes it down. And before you know it, your trash is flat as everything that's on the ground. A classic Carpenter song reinterpreted to celebrate my trash compactor, which is much in need of celebration. This bag of trash is okay. Oh yeah, there's a bottom in there. You just push it all down, put it over the top, and then just compact the fuck out of it. No, let me stay all big. Sorry, trash. You're getting compacted. You can hear your bubbles popping and your snubbles snapping. Now, what was 2 full bags of trash is just half a bag of trash. That's just because that's as low down as the compactor goes. Voila, as they say in French. Or abracadabra, as they say in English. Oh wait, we're not done. We made a foolhardy mistake. You can't compact a bag of trash without also replacing the bag of trash, the bags that you compacted. So we've got 2 bags that we need to replace. Okay, she's getting more and more into the the trash compactor as an activity and as content. They're beginning to recognize, hey, Eric, I think you're touching a demographic here that's underserved, namely fans of trash compactors. There must be millions of such. All right. There's a fly inside. Boo. Well, well, well. I've done quite a lot now. I've put the trash in the compactor. I replaced the bags. Let's have a little sit and chat. What's next for me? What's next for the Western world? How can we be sure that Eric's words are heard by billions of people every day? How? Oh, I gotta see this clip. I love the clips. I wish it had a thing that just said, turn this into a short. You just have to record it. That's how the doves cry. What am I, Mary? There. Well, I suppose I should probably end the stream for lack of interest and put up some more shorts. Yeah, I think I'll have to do that. I'll just screen record and cut that into a short. And I'll have to upload it to Google, download it to my phone, and then upload it to YouTube that way. Oh, you don't want me to end the stream? Well, if you care, but then I won't for a little while. There's a fly. I don't like that fact, but boo, says G. All right, well, you know what? I can do the screen recording. I don't have to do this while not live streaming. I could do it live streaming because it's on the computer. It's not on your mom's face. Unlike my cum, which she imports. Your mom lives in some other country. Naturally, she imports it. Where's OBS? Why don't I see? Oh, there it is. It's a complicated procedure of making a short from something like this. I can go through all the steps. It's very complicated. I should just show you guys the screen. Okay. Just update this. So first I gotta, of course, update OBS because I don't use it that often. It shouldn't take long. Okay, hurry it up. There. Now launch OBS. And I'll do window capture 8. I'll do just delete it. Yes, and then I just add a new one. Window capture. Okay. This one. Okay. Good. Capture everything. Capture audio. Yes, of course, capture audio. Um, okay, so then it adds the audio thing there. Fine. And then wait. Uh, go like that, but then I want it actually sized to proper size. And then I go like that. And then this has to be a little bit more. There. Okay. That's how it started, of course, until I fucked it up. Now we're going to start recording. Now I'm going to go here. Push this. Okay, so now I got a recording of it. Alright, so now that I have a recording of it, what am I doing here, Grandpa? I'm trying to make a short out of what is it called? A clip that Acacia made. And I'm showing how complicated it is. So now that I have that, what we're going to do is we're going to close this app. We don't need it anymore. Now we're going to go here to videos. And this is the video. I'm going to double check it's the video and that it works. It works. Okay. So now we're going to open up this. And we're going to open up this. Convert video. Add video. We're going to go to the videos. Get this one. Open it. Then we're going to convert it. Okay. This actually won't take a super long time because it's a short video. Now we create new project. Okay, let's go to settings, video aspect ratio. We want 9:16. And then we're going to add a clip. Let's see if it's done converting yet. Photo. No, not credits. God damn it. Cancel. Cancel the credits. Okay. Add a clip. Photo or video. Video. This one. Converted. It says converted after it, so you know that's the one that's going to convert it. Delete this thing. I don't know what that's all about. Okay. Now it's too small because it's changing it. Okay, let me put this back on. Okay. Add a clip. Settings. Settings. Video aspect ratio back to normal. What's normal? 16 by 9? Or is it, yeah, I think normal is 16 by 9. Now, add this clip. Okay. Now, we're going to trim this video so that it only has the good part. Add trimmers. Okay. Now what I want to do is save video. Okay. Now what happens if we change this to 9 by 16? Or doesn't, oh yeah, it's right there. Guess I'm gonna have to do it this way. Which is dumb, but fine. Okay, so this is cropped now. And at the right thing. Yeah. Okay. Save the video. No. Output. Output is the video that gets replaced by the new videos. Okay, so now we have something that could be uploaded as a short. This. Or I could increase the volume a bit. And save the video. No, not in. Yes, okay. Output. Yeah. 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 All right. So now that we have that output, once it's done, I'm going to upload it to Google Photos. Why? Because that's how I can get it onto my phone. I see Rachel takes pictures of herself with different lipsticks and stuff on. I don't want to be shared with her really anymore. It's just endless pictures like this. What am I looking for? What am I trying to do? I'm going to upload, import photos, and I want to get this. Okay. Next, I have to get that from here to my phone. Okay, so this is going to require you guys to, well, I have to end the stream to upload it at this point. I mean, because I'll have to get it onto the phone. It's probably already gotten onto the phone, probably synced, but I have to then make it into a short. And that doesn't take a long time, but probably longer than just, uh, hold on a second, I'll be right back. No, I don't need to use email to get it. All right, I'm going to try. Okay, it's on my phone, but obviously I can't put it up on the internet while I'm doing this. I don't think. No, I can't. I can't add a short while I'm streaming. It just won't let me do it. So I think I'm gonna end the stream and put that up. Thanks a lot. Acacia, great clip. Love you all. See you later.